Hi, welcome to Storytime. I'm Nina. I'm the co-founder of Tutoring Teens, and today I'm going to read you a story called Officer Buckle and Gloria by Peggy Rathmann. Officer Buckle knew more safety tips than anyone else in Knappville. Every time he thought of a new one, he thumbtacked it to his bulletin board. Safety tip number 77. Never stand in a swivel chair. Officer Buckle shared his safety tips with the students at Knappville School. Nobody ever listened. Sometimes there was snoring. Afterward, it was business as usual. Mr. Topol, the principal, took down the welcome banner. Never stand on a swivel chair, said Officer Buckle. But Miss Topol didn't hear him. You can see Miss Topol standing on her swivel chair and Officer Buckle looking at her. She didn't listen to him. Then, one day, Knappville's police department bought a police dog named Gloria. When it was time for Officer Buckle to give the safety speech at the school, Gloria went along. "Children, this is Gloria," announced Officer Buckle. "Gloria obeys my commands. Gloria, sit." And Gloria sat. Do you guys have a dog that obeys your commands? Or any other pet that obeys your commands? Officer Buckle gave safety tip number 1. Keep your shoelaces tied. The children sat up and stared. Officer Buckle checked to see if Gloria was sitting at attention. She was. Safety tip number 2, said Officer Buckle. Always wipe up spills before someone slips and falls. The children's eyes popped. What do you think Gloria's doing right now? Doesn't look like sitting at attention to me. Officer Buckle checked on Gloria again. Good dog, he said. Officer Buckle thought of a safety tip he had discovered this morning. What do you think that is? And he still thinks Gloria's sitting, doesn't he? What are the children really paying attention to? Are they paying attention to Officer Buckle or to Gloria? The next day, the enormous envelope arrived at the police station. It was stuffed with thank you letters from the students at Knappville School. Every letter had a drawing of Gloria on it. Officer Buckle thought the drawings showed a lot of imagination. Do you think the drawings are made from the children's imagination, or do you think Gloria actually did all those things? His favorite letter was written on a star-shaped piece of paper. It said, "You and Gloria make a good team. Your friend, Claire. P.S. I always wear a crash helmet." Safety tip number 7. Officer Buckle was thumbtacking Claire's letter to his bulletin board when the phone started ringing. Grade schools, high schools, and daycare centers were calling about the safety speech. "Officer Buckle," they said, "our students want to hear your safety tips, and please bring along that police dog." Now you can see them calling him. Him answering. Officer Buckle told his safety tips to 313 schools. Everywhere he and Gloria went, children sat up and listened. After every speech, Officer Buckle took Gloria out for an ice cream. Officer Buckle loved having a buddy. Then, one day, a television news team videotaped Officer Buckle in the State College auditorium. What do you think is going to happen? They videotaped him. He still doesn't know Gloria is doing all of her tricks. When he finished safety tip number 99, do not go swimming during electrical storms, the students jumped to their feet and applauded. "Bravo! Bravo!" they cheered. Officer Buckle bowed and bowed again. Do you think they're cheering for Officer Buckle, or are they cheering for Gloria? Or are they cheering for both of them? That night, Officer Buckle watched himself on the 10 o'clock news. The next day, the principal of Knappville School telephoned the police station. "Good morning, Officer Buckle. It is time for our safety speech." Officer Buckle frowned. "I'm not giving any more speeches. Nobody looks at me anyway." "Oh," said Miss Topol. "Oh, well, how about Gloria? Could she come?" How do you think that made him feel? Someone else from the police station gave Gloria a ride to the school. Gloria sat on stage looking lonely. Then she fell asleep. So did the audience. After Gloria left, Knappville School had its biggest accident ever. Right there, you can see a can of banana pudding. What do you think happened? It all started with a pile of banana pudding. Splat, splatter, swoosh. Everyone slid smack into Mr. Topol, who screamed and let go of her hammer. The next morning, a pile of letters arrived at the police station. Every letter had a drawing of the accident. Officer Buckle was shocked. The bottom of the pile was a note written on a paper star. Officer Buckle smiled. The note said, "Gloria missed you yesterday. Your friend, Claire. P.S. Don't worry, I was using my helmet." Safety tip number 7. Gloria gave Officer Buckle a nice big kiss on the nose. Officer Buckle gave Gloria a nice pat on the back. Then, Officer Buckle thought of his best safety tip yet. What do you think it is? Safety tip number 101. Always stick with your buddy. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story time. Officer Buckle and Gloria, written by Peggy Rathmann. I hope you have a splendid day. Bye!